it room to wander. I never asked how far you'd go. I only said I'd still be somewhere you'd recognize if you came close. And though the days kept moving onward, I never hurried them for you. I'll leave a little time for you. No promise and no reason why. Just somewhere you can come to softly. If your road should turn this way, I won't be counting every moment or asking when you'll come around. I'll leave a little time for you and let the rest take care of itself. I learned to fill my days with living, to laugh when something made me smile. But every now and then I'd wonder if you were doing well somewhere. It never felt like lonely waiting, more like keeping something warm. I'll leave a little time for you. No promise and no reason why. Just somewhere you can come to softly. If your road should turn this way, I won't be counting every moment or asking when you'll come around. I'll leave a little time for you and let the rest take care of itself. Perhaps some things are worth believing without demanding they come true. A gentle hope can live beside us and never ask us what to do. So take whatever road is calling and take the time you need to take. I'll keep on finding reasons to smile and welcome every day that comes. And if someday you find me waiting, it won't be because I couldn't move. I simply left a little space there in case it ever led to you. always waited when I lingered, never once asking me to choose. You made the smallest days feel easy with little things you used to do. I thought that kindness came so simply. I never knew how much it meant. You never knew what you were given. You only gave it anyway. A little room when I was weary, a little warmth along the way. I carried more of you than I knew into the life I have today. You let me talk without an answer, and somehow that was quite enough. You knew when laughter mattered better, and trying hard to cheer me up. I hardly noticed all those moments until the years had made them clear. You never knew what you were giving. You only gave it anyway. A little room when I was weary, a little warmth along the way. I carried more of you than I knew into the life I have today. Maybe the things that stay the longest are never meant to make a sound. They settle softly in our living and wait until we turn around. So if I could return one moment, I'd leave it just the way it was. No grand goodbye, no words of promise, no need to tell you what it was. I'd only stay a little nearer and let that simple feeling remain. You never knew what you were giving, but I still carry it today. We took our time without a reason and let the little hours unfold. You turned to me with half a question. I'd smile before the story told. We never thought to call it special. It simply followed where we went. We had more than we could see then, more than either one could know. Something gentle moved between us in the way the days would go. Nothing asked us to remember, nothing told us it would stay. We had more than we could see then, and somehow carried it away. You'd change your mind and I would follow. We'd lose our way and laugh it through. The simplest plans became much better whenever I was there with you. We never tried to hold the feeling. We let it come and let it be. We had more than we could see then, more than either one could know. Something gentle moved between us in the way the days would go. Nothing asked us to remember, nothing told us it would stay. We had more than we could see then, and somehow carried it away. Perhaps the heart is slow at knowing the things that matter while they're near. It takes a little distance sometimes for simple days to reappear. And now I think of how we wandered with nothing missing from our hands. How little we believed we needed, how easily we understood. We had more than we could see then, more than words could ever say. And all these years have only shown me how much was with us every day. Posed as if you had more to tell me. I almost asked you not to go, but something kept the words between us, and I believed we had more time. You gave a little smile before leaving. I watched you slowly turn away. I could have stayed a while beside you. I could have let the silence end. I could have said the things so softly I only understood back then. But life kept moving all around us, and I let that moment pass. I could have say what mattered while you stayed. But younger hearts can be so certain there'll always be another day. I thought the things we left unspoken would somehow find their way in time. I could have stayed a while beside you. I could have let the silence end. I could have said the things so softly I only understood back then. But life kept moving all around us, and I let that moment pass. I could have stayed a while beside you if I'd known it wouldn't last. I don't regret the road behind me, or wish to turn the years around. I only think of one small moment and all the words that made no sound. If I could stand beside you once more, I wouldn't ask for anything. I'd simply stay until you're ready and hear whatever you might bring. Some things are clearer from a distance. Some words arrive a little late. But what I couldn't say beside you has grown more gentle with the years. You leaned a little closer, laughing at something neither could explain. I let the story wander slowly and heard you start it up again. There wasn't anywhere to hurry, so we just let the moment stay. Nothing more than this was needed, nothing missing from the day, just the ease of being together, letting little worries fade. catch me smiling without knowing, I'd find you doing just the same. We made no plans worth remembering, and never minded when they changed. The hours seemed to move around us while we were happy where we were. Nothing more than this was needed, nothing missing from the day, just the ease of being together, letting little worries fade. Maybe joy was always simple, maybe we just knew it then. Nothing more than this was needed, just to laugh with you again. I used to think that happiness would somehow feel much larger than, but all the years have taught me softly how gently it can settle in. And if those moments find me sometimes, I let them come without a name. The easy laughter, all the kindness, still feels as tender as it came. Maybe joy was never distant, maybe it was always there, in all the ordinary moments. We were lucky enough to share. We never thought the days were special, they came and went as days will do. You'd smile at me across the distance, I'd find my way to walk with you. No promises were waiting for us, no reason then to hold them near. Somehow those days still shine softly through the years. Little things we barely noticed still can bring me there. Nothing needs to come back to me, nothing has to stay. Somehow those days still shine in their own familiar way. We wandered without choosing places and changed our minds along the way. You tell me stories out of order, I'd laugh before you reached the end. We had no thought of making memories, we We simply lived inside those days. Somehow those days still shine softly through the years. Little things we barely noticed still can bring me there. Nothing needs to come back to me. Nothing has to stay. Somehow those days still shine in their own familiar way. Time has softened every detail and left the gentlest ones behind. Not everything is meant for keeping, yet some things never leave the mind. Now when the years grow still around me, those moments quietly appear, not asking me to miss or follow, just passing close enough to feel. And I can smile without returning to who we used to be back then. Somehow those days still shine within me and make the world feel warm again. You gathered up the little things. I waited there without a word. We both had known this day was coming, though neither one had said it first. You smiled the way you always used to, and somehow that was quite enough. We left without losing anything. We only let the moment go. What we had given to each other was ours no matter where we'd go. There was no need to hold on tighter, no need to make the ending stay. We left without losing anything, and gently went our separate ways. You turned and looked at me once more, as if to keep one final view. I wanted you to leave remembering the happiest part of me with you. So I just smiled and let the silence say everything we already knew. We left without losing anything. We only let the moment go. What we had given to each other was ours no matter where we'd go. There was no need to hold on tighter, no need to make the ending stay. We left without losing anything, and gently went our separate ways. Perhaps goodbye is not a doorway that closes everything behind. Sometimes it simply means we're carrying a different part of the same time. And if our lives should never cross again, I'll think of you without regret, for all the tenderness between us and all the kindness that remains. We didn't lose what once was lovely by letting each other walk away. Some endings leave the heart still open, and love a little room to stay. Beside me without asking, I slowed my steps without a thought. We laughed at something barely funny, and somehow neither of us stopped. The road went on a little farther than either one of us had planned. I didn't know it had begun. Nothing had changed, and yet it had. A little warmth between the moments, a reason not to hurry back. We never gave a name to anything. We only knew it felt like that. You found a way to make me listen to stories I had heard before. I noticed how your voice grew softer whenever we were left alone, and every ordinary minute felt different when you were around. I didn't know it had begun. Nothing had changed, and yet it had. A little warmth between the moments, a reason not to hurry back. We never gave a name to anything. We only knew it felt like that. Years have a way of showing clear what younger hearts could never see. The smallest things we hardly noticed were quietly becoming everything. Now when those days return so gently, I never wish to change a thing. We didn't need to know the meaning or understand what time would bring. Somewhere between the laughs and silence, something beautiful began. And though we never saw it coming, I'm glad it found us where we were. I woke before the world was stirring and stayed a while with what had been. The years had left their share of questions, but none I needed answered now. Somewhere along the road behind me, the weight had quietly grown light. Tomorrow will find us gently, with nothing left to prove. A little hope beside us, and room enough to move. We don't have to know the ending or where the road may lead. Tomorrow will find us gently, with everything we need. I used to hold the past too closely, afraid that letting go would change the meaning of the days behind me, or all the love that they contained. But now I know that moving forward doesn't leave those things behind. Tomorrow will find us gently, with nothing left to prove. A little hope beside us, and room enough to move. We don't have to know the ending or where the road may lead. Tomorrow will find us gently, with everything we need. begins to open, and what was heavy disappears. So I will meet the days before me with all the kindness I have known. I'll keep the good that came before me and let the rest become its own. There is still so much worth believing, still so much waiting to be seen. And when tomorrow comes to find me, I'll be ready to begin. I sometimes find myself remembering the way you made the whole world slow. A simple word, a passing kindness, in places only we would know. I never meant to keep those moments, they simply never let me go. There's a feeling that never faded, though the years have carried on. Something tender still awakens when I think of what is gone. Not enough to make me sorrow, just enough to make me stay, with a feeling that never faded from a life so far away. I wonder where your days have taken you, and if you ever think of mine. If something small can bring me near you for just a little stretch of time, I hope the years have treated you gently and given you a life that's kind. There's a feeling that never faded, though the years have carried on. Something tender still awakens when I think of what is gone. Not enough to make me sorrow, just enough to make me stay, with a feeling that never faded from a life so far away. I don't go searching for the old days or ask them to return somehow, but every once in quite a while they find their way into me now. So when that distant feeling rises, I let it rest a little while. I think of how you used to listen and how you always always made me smile. Some things grow softer with the distance, but never disappear away. And what I miss is not the ending, it's how it felt before it changed. You said you needed room to wander. I never asked how far you'd go. I only said I'd still be somewhere you'd recognize if you came close. And though the days kept moving onward, I never hurried them for you. I'll leave a little time for you. No promise and no reason why. Just somewhere you can come to softly. If your road should turn this way, I won't be counting every moment or asking when you'll come around. I'll leave a little time for you and let the rest take care of itself. I learned to fill my days with living, to laugh when something made me smile. But every now and then I'd wonder if you were doing well somewhere. It never felt like lonely waiting, more like keeping something warm. I'll leave a little time for you. No promise and no reason why. Just somewhere you can come to softly. If your road should turn this way, I won't be counting every moment or asking when you'll come around. I'll leave a little time for you and let the rest take care of itself. Perhaps some things are worth believing without demanding they come true. A gentle hope can live beside us and never ask us what to do. So take whatever road is calling and take the time you need to take. I'll keep on finding reasons to smile and welcome every day that comes. And if someday you find me waiting, it won't be because I couldn't move. I simply left a little space there in case it ever led to you. You always waited when I lingered, never once asking me to choose. You made the smallest days feel easy with little things you used to do. Thought that kindness came so simply. I never knew how much it meant. You never knew what you were given. You only gave it anyway. A little room when I was weary, a little warmth along the way. I carried more of you than I knew into the life I have today. You let me talk without an answer, and somehow that was quite enough. You knew when laughter mattered better than trying hard to cheer me up. I hardly noticed all those moments until the years had made them clear. You never knew what you were giving. You only gave it anyway. A little room when I was weary, a little warmth along the way. I carried more of you than I knew into the life I have today. Maybe the things that stay the longest are never meant to make a sound. They settle softly in our living and wait until we turn around. So if I could return one moment, I'd leave it just the way it was. No grand goodbye, no words of promise, no need to tell you what it was. I'd only stay a little nearer and let that simple feeling remain. You never knew what you were giving. but I still carry it today. We took our time without a reason and let the little hours unfold. You turned to me with half a question. I'd smile before the story told. We never thought to call it special. It simply followed where we went. We had more than we could see then, more than either one could know. Something gentle moved between us in the way the days would go. Nothing asked us to remember, nothing told us it would stay. We had more than we could see then, and somehow carried it away. You'd change your mind and I would follow. We'd lose our way and laugh it through. The simplest plans became much better whenever I was there with you. We never tried to hold the feeling. We let it come and let it be. We had more than we could see then, more than either one could know. Something gentle moved between us in the way the days would go. Nothing asked us to remember, nothing told us it would stay. We had more than we could see then, and somehow carried it away. Perhaps the heart is slow at knowing the things that matter while they're near. It takes a little distance sometimes for simple days to reappear. And now I think of how we wandered with nothing missing from our hands. How little we believed we needed, how easily we understood. We had more than we could see then, more than words could ever say. And all these years have only shown me how much was with us every day. You posed as if you had more to tell me. I almost asked you not to go, but something kept the words between us, and I believed we had more time. Gave a little smile before leaving. I watched you slowly turn away. I could have stayed a while beside you. I could have let the silence end. I could have said the things so softly I only understood back then. But life kept moving all around us, and I let that moment pass. I could have stayed a while beside you if I'd known it wouldn't last. There were so many easy chances to say what mattered while you stayed, but younger hearts can be so certain there'll always be another day. I thought the things we left unspoken would somehow find their way in time. I could have stayed a while beside you. I could have let the silence end. I could have said the things so softly I only understood back then. But life kept moving all around us, and I let that moment pass. I could have stayed a while beside you if I'd known it wouldn't last. I don't regret the road behind me, or wish to turn the years around. I only think of one small moment and all the words that made no sound. If I could stand beside you once more, I wouldn't ask for anything. I'd simply stay until you're ready and hear whatever you might bring. Some things are clearer from a distance. Some words arrive a little late, but what I couldn't say beside you has grown more gentle with the years. You leaned a little closer, laughing at something neither could explain. let the story wander slowly, and heard you start it up again. There wasn't anywhere to hurry, so we just let the moment stay. Nothing more than this was needed, nothing missing from the day, just the ease of being together, letting a little worries fade. Maybe joy was always simple, maybe we just knew it then. Nothing more than this was needed, just to laugh with you again. You'd catch me smiling without knowing, I'd find you doing just the same. We made no plans worth remembering, and never minded when they changed. The hours seemed to move around us while we were happy where we were. Nothing more than this was needed, nothing missing from the day, just the ease of being together, letting little worries fade. Maybe joy was always simple, maybe we just knew it then. Nothing more than this was needed, just to laugh with you again. I used to think that happiness would somehow feel much larger than, but all the years have taught me softly how gently it can settle in. And if those moments find me sometimes, I let them come without a name. The easy laughter, all the kindness, still feels as tender as it came. Maybe joy was never distant, maybe it was always there, in all the ordinary moments. We were lucky enough to share. We never thought the days were special, they came and went as days will do. You'd smile at me across the distance, I'd find my way to walk with you. promises were waiting for us. No reason then to hold them near. Somehow those days still shine softly through the years. Little things we barely noticed still can bring me there. Nothing needs to come back to me. Nothing has to stay. Somehow those days still shine in their own familiar way. We wandered without choosing places and changed our minds along the way. You tell me stories out of order. I'd laugh before you reached the end. We had no thought of making memories. We simply lived inside those days. Somehow those days still shine softly through the years. Little things we barely noticed still can bring me there. Nothing needs to come back to me. Nothing has to stay. Somehow those days still shine in their own familiar way. Time has softened every detail and left the gentlest ones behind. Not everything is meant for keeping, yet some things never leave the mind. Now when the years grow still around me, those moments quietly appear, not asking me to miss or follow, just passing close enough to feel. And I can smile without returning to who we used to be back then. Somehow those days still shine within me and make the world feel warm again. You gathered up the little things. I waited there without a word. We both had known this day was coming, though neither one had said it first. You smiled the way you always used to, and somehow that was quite enough. We left without losing anything. We only let the moment go. What we had given to each other was ours no matter where we'd go. There was no need to hold on tighter, no need to make the ending stay. We left without losing anything, and gently went our separate ways. You turned and looked at me once more, as if to keep one final view. I wanted you to leave remembering the happiest part of me with you. So I just smiled and let the silence say everything we already knew. We left without losing anything. We only let the moment go. What we had given to each other was ours no matter where we'd go. There was no need to hold on tighter, no need to make the ending stay. We left without losing anything, and gently went our separate ways. Perhaps goodbye is not a doorway that closes everything behind. Sometimes it simply means we're carrying a different part of the same time. And if our lives should never cross again, I'll think of you without regret, for all the tenderness between us and all the kindness that remains. We didn't lose what once was lovely by letting each other walk away. Some endings leave the heart still open, and love a little room to stay. Beside me without asking, I slowed my steps without a thought. We laughed at something barely funny, and somehow neither of us stopped. The road went on a little farther than either one of us had planned. I didn't know it had begun. Nothing had changed, and yet it had. A little warmth between the moments, a reason not to hurry back. We never gave a name to anything. We only knew it felt like that. You found a way stories I had heard before. I noticed how your voice grew softer whenever we were left alone, and every ordinary minute felt different when you were around. I didn't know it had begun, nothing had changed, and yet it had. A little warmth between the moments, a reason not to hurry back. We never gave a name to anything, we only knew it felt like that. Years have a way of showing clearly what younger hearts could never see. The smallest things we hardly noticed were quietly becoming everything. Now when those days return so gently, I never wish to change a thing. We didn't need to know the meaning or understand what time would bring. Somewhere between the laughs and silence, something beautiful began. And though we never saw it coming, I'm glad it found us where we were. I woke before the world was stirring and stayed a while with what had been. The years had left their share of questions, but none I needed answered now. Somewhere along the road behind me, the weight had quietly grown light. Tomorrow will find us gently, with nothing left to prove. A little hope beside us, and room enough to move. We don't have to know the ending or where the road may lead. Tomorrow will find us gently, with everything we need. I used to hold the past too closely, afraid that letting go would change the meaning of the hard days behind me, or all the love that they contain. But now I know that moving forward doesn't leave those things behind. Tomorrow will find us gently, with nothing left to prove. A little hope beside us, and room enough to move. We don't have to know the ending, or where the road may lead. Tomorrow will find us gently, with everything we need. Maybe peace arrives so softly we hardly notice when it's near, until the heart begins to open, and what was heavy disappears. So I will meet the days before me with all the kindness I have known. I'll keep the good that came before me, and let the rest become its own. There is still so much worth believing, still so much waiting to be seen. And when tomorrow comes to find me, I'll be ready to begin. I sometimes find myself remembering the way you made the whole world slow. A simple word, a passing kindness, and places only we would know. I never meant to keep those moments, they simply never let me go. There's a feeling that never faded, though the years have carried on. Something tender still awakens when I think of what is gone. Not enough to make me sorrow, just enough to make me stay, with a feeling that never faded from a life so far away. I wonder where your days have taken you, and if you ever think of mine. If something small can bring me near you for just a little stretch of time, I hope the years its kind. There's a feeling that never faded, though the years have carried on. Something tender still awakens when I think of what is gone. Not enough to make me sorrow, just enough to make me stay, with a feeling that never faded from a life so far away. I don't go searching for the old days or ask them to return somehow, but every once in quite a while they find their way into me now. So when that distant feeling rises, I let it rest a little while. I think of how you used to listen, and how you always made me smile. Some things grow softer with the distance, but never disappear